Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. We are here for grade 4 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 4 and then click on view all lessons. So there you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter variable expressions. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. Let's just start with the chapter variable expressions. Here I'm on grade 4 math. The chapter we're going to start today with is variable expression. Let's just start with the first lesson, that is write variable expressions. So basically we are given the expressions in the sentence form. You have to read and write them using the mathematical operations described in the expression, right? The first example is write an expression for the total of z and 34, right? So you have to understand from the words which operation it is. Total is used usually when we have to add, right? So you can say the total of z and 34. That means you need to add z and 34, so that would be z plus 34, right? The correct option is z plus 34. The next example is write an expression for the sum of 104 and v. Again, sum is used whenever you have to add. So that would be 104 plus v, right? Let's just start with the test questions. Okay, write an expression for the total of z and 34. So which is the correct option? Total means you have to add them, right? Just understand from the words which operation it is. The correct option is option number 2, that is z plus 34 is the correct option. Option 1. Option 2, it is total is used whenever you have to add. Just understand the word, right? So that means it is option number 2, that is z plus 34. Got it, Asha? Is there any confusion with the word total? Okay. The next one is write an expression for 303 subtracted from y. Which is the correct option? Option 1 or option 2? Subtraction, you are given the word subtracted here, right? 303 from y, so that would be y minus 303. You need to subtract 303 from y, so that would be y minus 303. You do not need to subtract y from 303. You have to subtract 303 from y, so that would be y minus 303. Option number 1 is the correct option, from y, right? That would be y minus 303. Just be careful while reading the sentence, understand, and then it's okay. You don't need to be answered. You just have to understand the statement. 303 subtracted from y. So that would be y minus 303, right? Option 1 is the correct option. Write an expression for 234 plus w, which is the correct option. That is, plus means you need to add them. So option number 1 is the correct option. Very good. Write an expression from h minus 33. So which is the correct option? Minus means you need to subtract, right? So that would be h minus 33. Option number 2 is the correct option, right? 2 you have to subtract 33, right? So that would be the second one, h minus 33, right? You can take your time. Be careful while reading the question and when writing the options. Okay, the next one is write an expression for k plus 130. Which is the correct option? The correct option is you have to add, right? So option number 2 is the correct option. K plus 130 is the correct option. The next one is write an expression for C more than 152. So which is the correct option? Yes, you have to add, that would be 152 plus C. Option number 2 is the correct option. Very good. Write an expression for P fewer than 347. So which is the correct option? P fewer than 347. Which is the correct option? Yes, that means you need to subtract P. So that would be 347 minus P. Option number 2 is the correct option. Got it? Very good. Write an expression for the sum of 104 and B. Which is the correct option? The correct option is you need to add the 104 plus V is the correct option. That is option number 2. Very good. The next one is write an expression for D decreased by 219. So which is the correct option? D decreased by 219. Which is the correct option? That is option number 2. 219 minus D is the, oh, D decreased by 219. So you have to subtract 219 from D. Option number 1 is the correct option. 1 is the correct option. Write an expression for 166 decreased by Z, which is the correct option. The correct option is 166 decreased by Z. That is the second option, right? That is 166 minus Z. Okay, we are done with the lesson. Let's just start with the next lesson. So they are very, very easy, but be careful while reading the question, right? The next one is write variable expression word problems. You have to do the word problems on your own. The next one is evaluate variable expressions. Let's just see how do we evaluate them. Okay, for the value of the expression 2 times D, find the value of the expression. The expression is 2 times D and you are given the value of the variable D, that is 5, right? That means you need to evaluate the expression 2 times D for the value D equals 5, right? What you have to do, you simply need to replace the D with the value, right? You have 2 times D is 5. So you can do 2 times 5, right? And 2 times 5 equals 10. That means when D equals 5, the expression equals 10. The correct option is 10. You need to replace the variable with the value, right? Let's just start with the test questions. Find the value of the expression 15 minus V for V equals 5. So you are given with the expression. The expression is 15 minus V, and the next one is you have to evaluate for V equals 5. So simply replace the V with the value. The value of V is 5, right? So that would be 15 minus 5, and 15 minus 5 equals 10. So yes, the correct option is 10. Got it? Option number 2 is the correct option. You have to simply replace the variable V with the value and you have to apply the mathematical operation given, like here V equals 5. So that will be 15 minus 5, and 15 minus 5 is 10. Got it? The correct option is 10. Let's just start with the next one. That is, find the value of the expression 14 divided by C for C equals 2, right? You are given the value of C is 2. The mathematical expression you are given is 14 divided by C. You just need to replace the C with the value. The value of C is 2, right? So you have to do 14 divided by, where is 14 divided by 2, and then you have to evaluate. So 2 times 7 equals 14. Yes, very good. The correct option is 7, right? Okay, the next one is find the value of the expression h minus 5, right? And you have to evaluate for h equals 14. So which is the correct option? Just replace the h with the value, right? The value of h is 14. You have to do 14 minus 5. So which is the correct option? Yes, the correct option is 9 because 14 take away 5 is 9. The correct option is 9. Got it? Okay, the next one is find the value of the expression y times 3 and you have to evaluate it for y equals 2. So, which is the correct option? Yes, that would be 2 times 3 and 2 times 3 is 6. The correct option is 6. Very good. Find the value of u. 7 plus u equals. You have to evaluate for u equals 9. So, which is the correct option? 7 plus 9. Replace the u with the value that is 9. So, 7 plus 9 equals. Very good. 16 it is. The correct option is 16. Find the value of the expression r plus 7 for r equals 7. So, which is the correct option? Yes, it is 14, right? Hear me now? Alazar, you are new here. If you cannot hear me, I have told you to wait, you have to wait. And the class ends at around 45, 6:45, right? Never ever the classes ended before 6:45. Then why you don't know? You have to wait. Okay, the next one is 10 times m for m equals 2, which is the correct option. You have to replace the variable m with a value that is 2. So 10 times 2 equals, yes, the correct option is 20, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is, yes, you have to multiply them. The next lesson is, the next one is write variable expressions to represent word problems. Okay, you're given the word problems, right? You need to read the word problems and write the mathematical expression, right? Just look at the first example. Tara bought 17 boxes of cookies. She got 34 cookies in all. Which equation, when solved, will tell how many cookies were in each box, right? So basically, she got 17 boxes, right? And the total cookies she have is 34. You need to see how much cookies she have in one box, right? You're not given the options here. You have to write down the mathematical expression. Don't know what value is it, right? Basically, you need to calculate the number of boxes times the number of cookies in one box, and that equals the total number of cookies, right? So that would be 17 times CC is the number of cookies in one box, right? Let's just start with the test questions. You just have to write the expressions. You don't need to solve them, right? Just look at this one. Ming bought a bag of raisins. He ate 52 of them and had, he ate 42 of them and had 52 left. Which equation, when solved, tell will tell how many raisins were in the bag? Which is the correct option? The second one is the correct option. You don't know how many total raisins are there, right? But he ate 42, right? So that would be R minus 42, and you are left with 52. Option number 2 is the correct option. After eating 42 raisins, still he have 52. So option number 2 is the correct option. R minus 42 equals 52. Got it? Umar collected 27 skipping stones along the shore of a lake. Stucky also collected some skipping stones. When they put their stones together, Umar and Stucky had 57 skipping stones. Which equation, when solved, will show how many skipping stones Stucky found? Which is the correct option? Yes, that is option number one, right? 27 plus S. You don't know. S is the coins that Stucky collected and together they have 57. Very good. The correct option is option number one. Okay, the next one is a university needed to transport 45 fans into each football game from the stadium parking lot. The university rented a bunch of vans and put 5 fans in each van. Which equation, when solved, will tell you the number of vans that the university rented? Which is the correct option? Yes, you don't know the number of buses. That would be V divided by 45 because you need to transport the total 45 and you are left with 5. So option number. No, no, sorry. 2 is the correct option. The total fans we have, we know that the fans are 45, right? Now just listen to me carefully. You are given the fan. You have 45 fans you need to transport, right? You don't need the number of bus and you know that in one van you have 5 fans. So that would be 45 divided by V is the number of buses, right? And that equals 5, right? Option number 2 is the correct option. Got it? Okay, Brigitte bought some toy cars at a garage sale. Now he don't know how many toy cars they are, right? She gave 20 cars to her sister and had 30 cars left. Which equation, when solved, will tell the how many cars Brigitte bought at the garage sale? Which is the correct option? That, for example, the total toys Brigitte got is C. He gave 20 to his sister. That would be C minus 20, and still he left 30. That means C minus 20 equals 30. Very good. Option number 2 is the correct option. A group of tourists divided themselves among 3 boats for a river tour. There were 26 tourists on each boat. Which equation, when solved, will tell how many tourists were in a group? Which is the correct option? Yes, that is option number 2. T divided by 3 equals 26. Option number 2 is the correct option, right? Tara bought 17 boxes of cookies. She got 34 cookies in all. Which equation, when solved, will tell how many cookies were in each box? Which is the correct option? Yes, that's the second one. 17 times C equals 34. Option number 1 is the correct option. Very good. At a hotel downtown, 53 rooms are occupied at the and the rest are empty. There are total 92 rooms in the hotel. Which equation, when solved, will show how many empty rooms there are in the hotel? Which is the correct option? Yes, that's the second one. 53 plus. R equals 92, that is the second option. Edward bought a bunch of pencils. He gave 21 pencils to his mother and had 68 pencils left. Which equation, when solved, will tell how many pencils Edward bought? Which is the correct option? Yes, the correct option is option number 1 is the correct option. P minus 21 is equals 26. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let's just move on to next lesson. Okay, the next one is solve variable equations. That is the last lesson from the chapter. Okay, solve for C. You are given the expression that is C equals 81 plus 3. You need to solve. So basically, when we need to solve the equation, we have to isolate the variable. But here in this equation, you have already variable on one side, right? C is on the one side, the numbers are on the other side. This way, you just need to add the numbers, right? Add or subtract whatever operation you are given. If variable is already on one side, you simply have to add them. So 81 plus 3 is 84. Let's just start with the test questions. That is Q equals 44 minus 12, which is the correct option. Yes, you can see you have variable is already isolated, right? Isolated means the variable is already on the one side. You simply have to side the other side, solve the other side, right? That means you need to subtract 42 minus 12. So yeah, that is 32. The correct option is 32. Solve for P. 98 equals P plus 35. Okay, now you can see you have variable is not isolated. You need to isolate the variable first. Isolation means the variable is on the one side and the rest of the things on the other side, right? You need to remove that 53 here, right? So 53 is adding to P. So opposite to addition is subtraction. You need to subtract 53 both sides, right? This way 53 minus 53, 53 minus 53 is 0. You are left with just P here, and here you need to subtract 8 minus 3 is 545 it is, right? So the correct option is 45. Got it? If the variable is, you need to isolate the variable this way, you need to do the operation, the reverse operation. Reverse operation means like addition is the subtraction, and multiplication and division and vice versa is also possible, right? Okay, solve for y. 31 equals y minus 61. So, which is the correct option? just move 61 other side, right? You can move by adding, right? Because here you have by 61 is subtracting, so opposite to subtraction is addition. You need to add 61 both sides. That would be 31 plus, what's wrong with the pen, 31 plus 61 equals y minus 61 plus 61. 61 minus 61 0, so y equals 92. The correct option is yes, that is 92. Very good. Okay, that's great. If you already did. Solve for TT plus 68 equals 73. So, which is the correct option? Yes, the correct option is 73 minus 68 is 5. The correct option is 5. Solve for BB equals 76 plus 5. So, which is the correct option? Yes, that is 81. The correct option is 81. It is. Solve for C. C equals 81 plus 3. So, which is the correct option? That is 84. The correct option is option number 1, right? Okay, the next one is solve for M. M equals 40 minus 31. So, which is the correct option? Yes, the correct option is 9. 40 minus 31 equals 9. So, yes, 9 it is. The correct option is 61, right? Very good. You can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So, we were working on grade 4 maths. The chapter we were working on is variable expressions, and the lessons we have covered are right variable expressions. Right variable expressions, what problem you have to do on your own. Then evaluate variable expressions, write variable equations to represent word problems, and solve variable equations, right? So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions we did today. That is your homework until next session, right? So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9, or either you can join me in the interactive session. That would be daily from 4 to 5 and from 9 to 10, right? So if you have any questions related to the lesson, you just can ask. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. No questions? Okay, that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye everyone.